Guys, how's it going? So had a couple of guys ask me about the 51 Chevy truck. Like, did you give up on it? Are you not working on it? When are you gonna finish it? No, I haven't given up on it. I am still working on it. Here's the thing: the stuff that I'm doing right now, tidying up wiring, cleaning things, touch up painting stuff. It's all boring shit, and there's just no good footage there. So it's all details that all have to be taken care of, but they're dull, boring, tedious, and quite frankly a pain in the ass. I mean, everybody goes through it when they're coming to the, winding down the project. So that's where I'm at right now. When I get into something interesting, I will record it and I will show it to you. The interior is going to be going in shortly, so that'll be some good footage. When I get my wheels and tires, we'll get them on. That'll be some decent footage. I find that if you do something that shows something dramatic happening, in other words, there's a big difference from what you started with to what you finished, those videos do much better. When you work for a week on something and it looks exactly the same, kind of sucks, you know what I mean? But that's the way it is. So I sneak out and I take an hour here, an hour there, and do some shit with the Model A, or dick around with something else in the yard, just to get some footage and get videos out. But I am still working on the 51. It is making progress, and we're getting there. So don't worry, didn't give up. No, there's no problem here. It's just the way it is. So that's where I'm at. Anyway, speaking of Model A, I sat the body on the frame. I didn't put it in place yet, and I want to do that tonight. So, oh, that freaking kid with that, man, I'm telling you, somebody's going to beat the hell out of this kid. He runs around our neighborhood till 4 o'clock in the morning, and he deliberately took the muffler off his dirt bike. So the cops have been there several times, and I think pretty soon they're just going to throw him in jail. Anyway, yeah. So I want to get the Model A in place on the frame and then get it back up in the air so I can work on it and get those doors sorted out. So I'm alone tonight, and I'm just going to spend about an hour on it, and might as well just get right to it. Okay, so the body was sitting right on the frame rails, right? So I have to get it over this hump for the rear leaf spring. So because I'm by myself, I got to rig something up. So I use that same piece of rectangular tubing, and all I did was I had put it on the pipe right on the ground, but the pipe was going up at an angle inside and was catching on something. So I put a tire underneath and a tire on top, so this thing is sitting pretty much level. I should be able to just push it ahead from the front, and once I get it, lined up with the hump on the inside, that's where the cross member goes, I can drop it down, and then I can just adjust it here and there to get it fastened to the frame. So that's the plan. So I'll set up the camera on a tripod and start pushing and heaving and see if I can move this thing by myself. So there you go. Ooh, we're almost there. About another inch. That should do it. Okay. Yeah, I think we're pretty close. So I just replayed that clip there to check it out before I made it, gets into the video. And I did realize that my buddy's shiny F-150 was that close to the Model A body. Nothing bad happened, never touched it, but when I seen the body go like this, I'm sure my buddy was watching going, Ryan, if you scratch my truck, I'll beat you to death with a stick. But no harm, no foul. We're good to go. So yeah, and I just got a call from the guy who brought me the last big batch of parts. He's bringing me another load. He's on his way. Should be here in about 10 minutes or so. So I'm going to unload that and we'll see what we got. So where the hell am I going to put all this stuff, man? It's supposed to be thinning the herd, not tripling the herd. People must be just shaking their heads, man. Anyway, it's all gold. It's coming. So yeah, we'll see what we got. Stick around. Can you say Hotrod? No, I'm not doing that, but it does look kind of cool, doesn't it? Anyway, yeah, those two center lines that came with the parts load, but the tires are kind of cracked and stuff, but they're good rollers, and I believe they're Ford bolt pattern, so definitely gonna have a use for those. It's going to get dark shortly, so I'm just gonna show a couple things, and I'll go through the rest of the parts tomorrow after work. Big thing is this cart. This here will slide right underneath the Model A, and then I've got something I can roll it around with. So that's awesome, because I was trying to figure out, what I was going to put underneath it for either an axle or whatever. But now that I have this cart, perfect. Couple of wire wheels. Also a Ford bolt pattern. The tires look okay on these two, but again, probably rollers for now anyway. Model A running boards, fiberglass, but whatever, who cares. These are cool. These are a pair of frame extensions for the back of the frame to put in a 32 Ford style fuel tank. So, you weld them on the frame rails up to that point, and you got your spreader bar goes in between, and then you just drop your 32 tank right in there, and your fuel tank is set up, and it's a cool look off the back of a Model A. So yeah, these are good pieces. Anyway, I'll go through the rest of this stuff. A lot of it is whatever, I got didn't get a tent, but I got tent pegs in case I get thrown out of the house for bringing home too much junk. Now All I need is the rest of the tent. There's a brand new Chevy water pump. Just a bunch of stuff. There's brake pads and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, we'll go through it tomorrow and see what we got. So I'm going to pack it in for tonight, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Hey guys, it's the next day. I just got home from work, and going to go through the boxes of junk that came in yesterday, see if there's any gold in there. Buddy's cleaning out his stuff, that's for sure. A lot of this stuff, I'm sure I might be able to use some of it. A lot of it will either offer it to a couple of buddies or bring it to a swap meet or whatever. But you know, I'll keep the good stuff. So I might as well go ahead and see what I got. So, like I said, those pieces there are awesome. So I got you know, dead blow hammer and grease gun stuff, some tools, some trem clad, yeah, multimeter, a bunch of different tools, a lot of grease gun stuff. Anyway, got a whole pile of spray paint and whatever, lubricants. You know, this stuff here, if you go to buy all this stuff individually, you pay a fortune. You know, I don't know if you've gone out and priced spray paint and stuff lately. All kinds of crap here, undercoating. Anyway, ooh, LPS, that's good stuff, full can. All right, some quarts of oil. This stuff is, you know, made for compressors and stuff like that. I did throw a quart in my truck this morning because it was down a quart. Whatever. U-bolts, some heavy duty stuff. This stuff here is gold. I use this all the time. Wire. Let's see. This looks like brand new brake pads. Two sets, or a pair, or a set for two front wheels, I guess, whatever. Brand new. Just got to find out what they're off of. Oh, come on, get it together, Ryan. There you go. What else we got here? More brake pads. More brake pads. It's 3 sets. They look like Chevy to me. These belts here, these are old blower drive belts. I can always use rubber stuff. You know, I cut them up, use them for all kinds of things. Like I said last night, brand new water pump. Never been on a car. This is full of brake parts, I believe. There's some steel brackets and whatnot in here. Ooh, rubber bushings. I need some of these. Yeah. Different kinds of clamps. All sorts of stuff. Okay, I gotta move some of this stuff to see what's underneath here. In that red toolbox, there's nothing much in there. Mostly just junk. In this one here, there was a couple of ratchet straps. Always good to have. So I'll move some stuff and come back and see what else we got. All right, so inside the cooler, I got a couple of fuel filters, various fittings, linkages. There's some motor mounts underneath that goldish box there. You know, a lot of stuff that's just whatever, but you know, motor mounts and stuff. I'm not sure exactly what they fit, but check it out. And in here, this thing weighs a ton. There's stuff like this in here. You know, the gas wrench. There's a roll of poly in there, more paints and lubricants and stuff like that. More ratchet straps, a whole bunch of Scotch-Brite pads. Oh man, it just goes on and on. Tons of stuff. Anti-fog lens cleaner. Interesting. Wonder if guys put that on their windshield. An old school 4-way wrench. When's the last time you used one of those? Anyway, lots of stuff. A lot of stuff I probably won't use or won't be able to use. I just got to find a place for all this crap. But there was also a whole bunch of rope, extension cord, stuff like that. So, all in all, you know, there's a lot of good stuff, a lot of fair stuff, and a lot of whatever stuff. But, you know, brake pads and stuff like that. And all this paint and that. You know, there's probably, to replace all these spray bombs of all this stuff, there's probably $400, $500, $600 worth of crap in there if you had to go and buy it. So, you know, I'll check it all out. Whatever's no good or almost empty, I'll throw away and keep the good stuff. So there you go. That was my haul. But super happy with the cart. Super happy with those rear frame rail extensions. The center lines, this would be for the rear. I have a set of front skinny center lines. So I've got a full set of wheels now. And I believe they're all forward bolt pattern. So it's always easier to sell a set of 4, right? So there you go. Anyhow, that's about all I got time for. Man, I've got so much junk. You know, I still haven't put away the stuff from last week. So I got to get all this crap upstairs first. I'm going to be doing about 150 trips up and down those steps. And before I even do that, I got to clear out a spot upstairs because it's jammed. So, you know, like all this stuff. Damn. I'm screwed. All right, so there you go. Guess I know what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of days. Up and down the stairs, up and down the stairs. Anyway, got to clean this shit up. That's all there is to it. In the next video, it's going to be on the truck, 51. Tidying up the interior wiring and stuff right now, and I just got to run a couple more things. And then I'll be, you know, ready to start putting the interior together, get it in the truck. So that'll be coming up. What else? Yeah, I've got to buy a few things for this thing, nothing major, but you know, like I said, I ripped off the transmission oil cooler, so I got to get another one, put it in, because I used it in my my Scamp. And yeah, anyway, next video will be on this thing. Hey, if you like the content, please subscribe, tell your buddies, you know, spread the word, let people know that I exist. And don't be shy, leave comments. I enjoy the comments. And yeah, keep on trucking. And if you're not doing anything else, get out in the garage and build something, man. Look here, guys.